Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about my sketchbook from the year 2018 and a few other sketches that are done on random pieces of paper afterwards. So here we have on the left, this was actually a model I had found on Pinterest and I just liked the way she looked, so wanted to capture that. I added a bit of kind of designs on her body as if she had tattoos. And then on our right, we have, this was actually for a friend of mine who was looking for a tattoo design. So I was just giving her some ideas because she had asked me, and it was the sunset with mountains. Here is Chester from Linkin Park. This was when he passed away, and as I am a huge Linkin Park fan, I wanted to draw him. So not my best drawing of him, but I gave it a shot. Here are some more tattoo designs that I was doing for my friend, still using watercolors and different styles of mountains. Here is another model I had found on Pinterest. Often you will see that some of the models or the people I draw in my sketchbooks, they have a certain, a weird position. Sometimes I just try to challenge myself, like the last page where the guy was smoking. I just liked the hand movement and I wanted to challenge myself with that. And yeah, that is actually the page we just passed there was very random. A girl I had found on Pinterest, and the boy was actually inspired by Treasure Island, the character in there. Here is a cat done from a picture a friend sent me. She's a big fan of cats, and I wanted to draw that for her. Here is, this one is called, it actually has a title, it's called Mental Health. Just, being more aware about the cause. This is another model I had found on Pinterest, except he did not have any tattoos, so I added all of the tattoos you see on his body. And yeah, that's just the whole idea of despair, and I wanted to capture that. Also, again, the hand position on his face, I wanted to challenge myself and draw that. It's not easy to draw hands, so I pushed myself to draw hands as much as I can. Here we have a collection of astronomy. So this was astronomy based. Some of these come from my third year of university when I was studying textiles design, and I was doing a lot of research on astronomy. It's one of my biggest passions, and I took out my old sketchbook from that year and I did a bit more designs and a bit of collages as well. The strips you see here are actually pieces of tissue paper I had splashed inks on, and they kind of had this galaxy effect to them. So I wanted to glue those onto a separate piece of paper. And then we have acetates. These acetates were done for my third year of university because I was doing screen printing, and for screen printing you have to put your designs onto this kind of paper so that afterwards you put it on the screen and you can print with. And yeah, this design that you can see with the stars, for example, was done on that sheet of paper, and then I put it onto the acetate to print with. What's great about this paper, and the reason why I kept all of them, was because you could basically, as I'm showing here, you could layer your designs and see what kind of outcome you can get. You could get really interesting outcomes, So just layering different patterns, different designs together. And we also have a few other designs. So this is really a mixture of 2018 and also 2018, and 2016 when I was in my third year. Because back in 2018, I was still inspired by this subject, so I decided to continue a bit with it and do several other sketches, designs of constellations, stars, and playing around with inks. So these are again very random. Here you have a black Harley. This was done for a friend of mine who's a huge fan of motorbikes. So I did that with my Pilot G2 pen, so my black pen, with a bit of whiteout to give the lighter areas. Here we have a snake. That was a snake design I had seen on Pinterest and I wanted to try and recreate that. I added the arrows to give kind of a compass look to it. Then on your left is just a very random, those were just doodles I had done when I was traveling on the plane, so to keep me busy. Here we have a piece of plastic. So here again, very random. I was painting in 2018 on a canvas with acrylic paints, and I had put too much of the acrylic paints. So what I did is I took this piece of plastic and I had smashed it on top of the canvas and then just taken it off, and it actually gave a satisfying effect. I kind of liked it, so I kept it. Here we have, this is a painting, just trying out some new acrylic paints that I had and then putting some white out around the colors. And then on the right we have all of these bluish inks that I was trying out again, but I remember not liking at all the background, so that what I had started painting with these blue inks, I didn't like the outcome it gave, so I had taken a shiny pen and I had drawn on top of it, and looking at it now, it kind of reminds me of water, very clear water. Here we have more fairy tale kind of sketches. These were sketches. This was during a time when I was very into black paper, and I was just testing out how I could make things come out of the page more. So I was using a lot of sparkly pens, and yeah, very fairy tale based. There isn't really a story there. Again, very random. So on black paper, I had drawn with whiteout this kind of scary creature. Then there's a clown, and then Donnie Darko, because I'm a huge fan of the movie Donnie Darko. So a bit, you know, scary sketches, mysterious. Here we have, okay, I tried to draw Winona Ryder, the actress, because I'm a huge fan. On the left, it didn't really, I don't think it really looks like her, but I gave it a shot. And then on the right, we have Oliver Sykes, sorry. Oliver Sykes from the band Bring Me the Horizon, because I'm a huge fan as well. And again, I was trying to, this was a hard portrait. I don't even think it looks like him. I just liked his posture, and I wanted to challenge myself and draw that. Here we have more sketches on black paper. Again, a bit fairy tale-like, you know, maybe from a faraway kingdom somewhere. And these were actually architecture-based. I was actually looking on Pinterest at different, you know, unusual buildings. And this is what popped up. And so that's what I based my sketches on. But then I added a bit more designs to make it around that sketch, to make it a bit more of my own. And yeah, again, these are all very random. They're just done in the moment when I see something I like and I want to try out. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out more of my work, you can go onto my channel. And if you like what you see, you can subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.